Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about goodbye to citizenship income. Italian government approved new income that will start from 2024. So this is it. People won't get RODC, reddito di cittadinanza, which is citizenship income. So they say goodbye to it, meaning now this year, now one race. Ever since people they collect and people they benefit from it. So Meloni governments, they don't carry their word. Which they say they want to do, they don't already carry and pass. So this 1st of May, which is Workers' Day, they don't already approve another set of income. We want to replace citizenship income. So goodbye to citizenship income. And this time around, they want to make it very hard for people not to get time again, or people not forget time again. But another good thing about it is that the years, before now 10 years, you have to be 10 years of residence, 10 years in your residence before you feel apply. But this time around, they don't reduce that to 5 years of residence according to them. Now the good news, some part of good news of it. So let's go straight into it so that I know more about it and how you will also have right to it if you can have right to it. Now let's get started. So let's start with a good one. They said applicants must have been resident in Italy for at least 5 years, before now 10 years. So this time around, now 5 years for this new reddito di cittadinanza. And when they come, so now 5 years of residence. So that is what they have said. 5 years in Italy and the last 2 years continuously. The last 2 years continuously, even though maybe you first come out, you first day, then you can't come out, you can't come back. Let's say people in first day Italy for complete 3 years or 4 years before, they can't go Germany, can't spend 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. If they come back, at least they'll have to spend another extra 2 years to complete the extra one. Extra 2 years will be continuous one. If you don't already spend extra 2 years continuous one, you can still apply, or you will still be able to apply for it. So that is what they are stated. The family must have an ISE not exceeding 9,360 euros. That is it. 9,360. If your money pass, maybe your ISE, the money when your ISE pass so much, you don't go fee apply. But if your ISE now from 0 to this amount, you go fee apply put. That is what they are stated. And the family income of less than 6,000 per year multiplied by the equivalent scale. 6,000 per year, meaning the person, at least maybe they receive 5,500. If they receive 5,500, then times 12, then approximately 6,000. So they with the top say your money will be less than 6,000. So meaning you they receive that kind 400 and something. So they receive from 800, 600, 700, 900, 1,000 plus. Automatically you know will fit according to what they are stated. So if you break down that money, number one, your money meaning that for something. Because if now 5,500, it already reach 6,000. If now 6,600, it already crossed 6,000. So the money when the person they receive as salary, that's what they are stated. But your ISE not higher than 9,380. That is what they are stated. So according to them, they say the inclusion allowance for those who cannot work, because they divide it into two. This new one when they come, so they want divide it into two. For some people when go feel they work, their own they different. How they want to fit get her. Why some people when they don't go feel work at all, feel go any kind of work, do any kind of work at all, their own see they different. Now the first one are people that cannot work, when don't go feel work. They say the draft of the work decree provides that the inclusion check has a value of 500 euros. Plus 280 euros in the case of rent. In case maybe the person rents an apartment, 280 euro go join that 500 euro. You understand? 500 euro for anybody when not go feel work at all. They don't already know say the person not go feel work. Maybe the person now single mother or single father get children, minor children when they take care of, the person not go feel work. So they also stated that from 1st of January 2024, families with ISE under 9,360 euros of ISE, income under 6,000 euros per year, and disabled people, these are the requirement. Disabled for people when not go feel work, maybe they get disabled in their family, or the person himself is disabled. For disabled people over 60 years or minors will be able to obtain it. People when get minor children, maybe the husband, just one person. But if now husband and wife, even though minor day, as well as say the husband free go feed the work, you know, they are among this one. So that is what they are stated. Then they said duration will be 18 months. 18 months now their own go till they expire. After 18 months, it's renewable for another 12 years. So that is what they have stated. So their own 18 months. After 18 months, they can still renew it for another 12 months. Then they said the instrument will be active from 2024. So not be now you want to start at 2024 from January, now you want to start 2024. Then for those people when go fit work, they say the activation tool for the employable, those ones when get leg, they get hand, they will fit work, nothing happen to them. They said for those who are employable, that is between 18 to 59 years old and have no disability, between 18 and 59 years old, they don't get disability, their hands correct, their legs correct. He said the activation tool will arrive for these people another type of income. The first one, now another type of income. Those ones when don't go feel work at all. Why for those ones when go feel work, their hands correct, their leg correct. You know that because some people don't feel work, just that maybe their work reduce or they lose their work. So that's why they do this rate to so for this time around from 2024. If they not say you go feel work, your hand correct, your leg correct, nothing do, even though you lose your work, even though your money is small you receive. According to what they stated, they say there's another type of rate to another one they could do for you. That one they come for front, never explain that one more. They said in this case, the maximum amount is lower. This kind of people, or this group of people, their own go reduce. The first group now 500 euro. Then this group of people now 350 euros per month. And they give them no longer 500, no longer 700. Whether rents on go join or not, we don't know, because the first group 280 euros rent money go join. This group now they don't know whether rent money go join or not. So they say the duration will also be shorter. The first group now 18 months, they'll renew for 12 months. For these people, they say they won't be shorter, a maximum of 1 year. A maximum of only 1 year, which is 12 months, a maximum of 1 year, during which there are series of obligations to fulfill. For these people when go field work, there are different things when they need to do. Now they come on, I call them, they can't help them do one thing or the other, especially during December. Come if you call me, call them, they feel street lights, all those things. Especially this band. Also, they also call you to go for one course or the other, one training or the other, so you'll be ready to do it. And whenever you want to apply, there's a paper you need to sign as well for those ones when you go field work. You understand? And as well, if Como also find work for you or they find work for you, tell you say maybe okay, the work they wherever, no matter where the work they, according to the new law when they now, you must do one. Before, if they find work for you, if you look and say the place far, you don't like the hotel and say no, you don't like that job, they'll see find another one for you. But this time around, there's not only once they'll find work. If they find work, no matter the type of work, whether you like or you don't like, you go do. If you don't go to one, you lose these benefits. That is what they are stated. And lastly, let's also talk about the penalty when they, because the first time when people first come the rush, go they do the formal one, right? Everybody go they do, and majority of people they don't know the requirement, and also they don't even know the penalty when they then. Some people go they apply, even though they never reach 10 years of residence, and at the end they can go they bring motor come for them. This one they said the penalty when they go even pass motor, they said penalty up to 6 years. Up to 6 years imprisonment. Those who will receive the check working illegally using false statements or documents or omitting due information, reads the draft, is punished with imprisonment from 2 to 6 years. So anybody when go use, maybe the person you won't apply put, after the person don't they get and based on saying no get work, then the person can't go they pass back, go they do illegal work. When they do black work or one work or the other, everybody know they no need contract, because there's some people that say no need to not give me contract. Me they collect retouch that they still collect, you understand, all the stuff. If anybody do illegal work, then the person can also be fined. Not only fined, the person will go in for 2 to 6 years imprisonment. Or maybe the person he document not correct, never will reach 5 years, he go do one. So majority of now, if you know say never reach 5 years of residence, not do one, even though now one, even though your calf person tell you say no worry, do one. This time around, not be even motor now prison. 90% they go prison, 90% they go. So if you don't want to go prison, so it's better me just withdraw your hand from it. If you know say get the requirement, then you can go. If you not meet up with the requirements, not do one. They say failure to communicate a change in income or assets with imprisonment from 1 to 3 years. Maybe the person he can later go buy house and they collect rate to know the work, or you go back, you not communicate, give them say you don't buy house, or you don't buy house, you don't buy motor, you don't buy one thing on the other, or changes don't come to your income. Before you say now 400 they receive, because of that one you can't collect time because say your money not resource so and so thing. Then now at the end of it all, you can't say work or your salary can increase to 1,000. You don't go tell them and still collect time. At the end of it all, they said that person might go in for 1 to 3 years imprisonment. So that is it. For anybody want to apply for it, you have to know as well. So that many it's not go happen, because many people fail apply when they give motor. Although this time and they already reduce down to 5 years of residence. So before you apply, ask many questions before you go apply. Because this time around, Melody and Savini, they play with their money. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.